Hello, this is Prisma Lopez-Marin with WJTS here with Monday with the Mayor, with Mayor Seitz.
Hi, Prisma. Good to see you.
Hello, always good to see you, Mayor.
Well, that's very kind. Not many people say that. Oh, I'm just kidding.
Everyone should say that.
No,
You're the Mayor of
you know
Jasper.
what I say, Prisma, is that being Mayor of Jasper, I get to live what other mayors only get a dream about.
Absolutely.
It's just been a blessing. Today, we always try to look at cities and what makes ourselves, what makes each city unique, and everybody has a festival or things like that. We have something that makes Jasper extraordinarily unique, and that is that the city of Jasper has the only municipally funded arts department in the state of Indiana and perhaps even the Midwest. We've never done an official survey, which means police, fire, street, parks, arts. And it's been that way for 40 years. So our arts is celebrating our 40th anniversary. And today, I'm going to be leaving this seat, and I'm going to have you talk to Kit Miracle, our Director of Jasper Community Arts.
Okay, well, thank you, Mayor. We're
You're welcome.
looking forward to speaking with Kit
It's
Miracle.
very good.
And we're back here with Kit Miracle. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good, thank you for being here with us.
Oh, it's always a delight to advertise my and brag on my department there.
Absolutely. Today I was wondering if we can talk about the Youth Art Month.
Youth Art Month is a national month of where we display local art talent from the high school and in this case the middle school. We alternate the second 2 weeks of the month with middle school and elementary school. So this year we have the middle school as the second half of the month.
Okay, and that would mean that there was no first Thursday.
No. In the case of the Youth Art Month, we always hold the receptions on Sundays, and so because we usually have a few hundred kids, their parents, aunts, uncles, little brothers and sisters, so it's a pretty good reception.
And how long has the schools been participating?
Golly. I've been with the Art Center for 16 years, and it's been at least that long, if not longer, so a very long time.
Is there a criteria in what they can submit or what they should submit?
We leave that up to the teachers at the schools, and this is for all 4 county high schools are participating, and they know approximately how much work they can bring. And we let the teachers hang the exhibit, so there's no favoritism, although we do ask that they mix it all up. And then we do that because then the parents will have to look around for their child's work instead of just going straight to their kid's school. So.
Well, that is exciting, and hopefully people can go to the art gallery, the Kremp Art Gallery.
We're open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5, and we're open late on Thursdays till 7, and then Sunday afternoons noon until 3. And it's we're free, so
exactly,
which is a good thing.
People can experience art through anyone's participation from any age group. Another thing that I would like to talk about is the Under the Street Lamp.
Under the Street Lamp is coming up, and it's an exciting show. It's anybody who has seen the Jersey Boys or familiar with the Frankie Valli era will understand that. I've seen Jersey Boys twice.
It's okay.
So I really like them. But these are the guys that really have participated in the performances of the Jersey Boys in the play. So from all over the country. And so it's going to be pretty awesome. And it's not just a cappella. They will have some backup musicians there, some horns and piano and so on.
And where would this be?
This is at the main art center, Jasper Art Center.
Oh, the Jasper Art Center here. And is there a specific date or time?
It is on Sunday the 13th at 7:30.
7:30. Oh,
Yeah.
see,
So
so it's on the weekend. It's a possible.
I know. So I think it'll be about an hour and a half to maybe 2-hour show if they decide to do an intermission.
Okay, well, it's a good event to go over the weekend. And another thing that is very exciting, City Property Group has been chosen for both the Jasper Arts Commission and the Library Public Board. And you also went to the on-site.
I did. It was very exciting. We were familiar with City Properties Group. They are a Louisville organization, and they do a lot of renovations of old buildings. In fact, they buy up entire blocks of buildings, which is really cool. And I did not know how big they really were. They are big, and they don't just do Louisville. They do all over Kentucky, Frankfort and Owensboro, but they do New York State, they do Minnesota. We will be their first project in Indiana, so they're looking forward to that.
Good.
They have a great history of buying up old buildings and refurbishing them, but they are also in business, and if they can't refurbish, then they are not opposed to tearing something down, but they like to rebuild it in the same footprint. So for instance, if you're familiar with the Louisville Slugger Museum, they built that. And half of it is actually an old building, and the other half is a new building that's been rebuilt in the same fashion of the old building. So you really can't tell which part is old and which part is new.
So did you get to go see it?
Yes.
Wow.
After we talked with the people at the City Visions, we met with them. We had a lot of questions to ask, their experience and background, finances, and so on. And their offices are actually right downtown in Louisville at Louisville Glassworks. They own the whole building. So they have offices on the second floor, but if you're familiar with that, they have rentals and leases all over the building. They have galleries and the hot glass works, and they have a gym in the basement. They have event space. They have apartments in there on top, and then they bought the building right across the street from them and turned that into that's a big modern medical processing building where very, very high security. But they've taken on some projects like the old Henry Clay Hotel, which was very derelict, and in fact the ceilings were falling in and so on, and have totally refurbished that. And then they added on for the whole rest of the block, which they bought up. But New Lou in Louisville, which is a combination of market rate housing and small shops, and then some low income housing. I mean, they're just doing so much work there. It's amazing. I was very impressed after spending the day there. Yeah,
that's what I was gonna ask. I was wondering what everybody's point of view was going on site for this interview and then coming back and deciding on it because of what you saw.
Well, sometimes you have to see it to believe it, and I thought they were probably pretty good, but I didn't know how really good they are. Yeah. So, and just really nice people with a lot of experience. They've worked with all kinds of government agencies. They've worked with historical grants. They've done private building. They built the Muhammad Ali Museum.
Wow.
It was just 6 stories tall, 94,000 square feet. So sometimes they'll just go in and do a new building. Sometimes they'll refurbish an old building. Sometimes they are co-owners with the building. They are partners. They may own the building and lease out parts of the building. So they're in it for the money, obviously. But they also are very passionate about what they do, which is maintaining the integrity of downtown areas.
That's they produce what they say. So who did you meet with, the owner or?
We did meet with the owner, Bill, and I can't remember his last name, and then Barry Alberts, who's with City Visions, who helped the city a city of Jasper do a lot of their planning, but he's also works with the City Properties Group, and they're the actual builders and developers.
Okay, so it's both entities in one capacity. Okay, well, thank you so much for all of this information, and I'm sure Jasper is looking forward to this happening.
It's very exciting. The partnership with the library and the arts is just such a winner with so many of our patrons. The children that they use, have for their youth programs, and we have our youth art programs and workshops and dance classes. I mean, it's just going to be a lot of integration, and we're very excited about that.
Yes, and it's going to be definitely at a good location in the downtown area.
Lots of free parking.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for being here with us on Monday with the Mayor, and also from the Department of City.
Thanks for asking me.
This has been Prisma Lopez-Marin here with WJTS News.